morning. We are on our way now. It's about 7:05-ish. So maybe a little bit later than what we wanted. We've got maybe like 15 or 20 miles today, just depending on how we're feeling. Might go into Great Barrington, grab some lunch. We're not really sure. That's only about like 8 miles away.
Yeah.
So it should be right around lunchtime, but not sure if we're gonna spend the money to go in just for lunch. So we originally needed the outfitter there, but we heard the outfitter there is more of like a furniture shop than an outfitter.
Which is weird.
Yeah, but the hardware store might have some of the stuff we need, so.
We're debating if we should wait till Dalton or if we should just go ahead.
Dalton will be our next resupply, and you walk literally right into town, so that might be a better option anyways.
Yeah.
But lunch does sound good, so.
But we're also, depending on if we want to do 15 or 20 miles today, those are the only two options, because we don't believe you're allowed to camp anywhere unless it's a designated spot. So we're kind of confused on that rule here. But, so we think 15 or 20 are our only options. So depending on whether or not we go into Great Barrington, depends on how far we're going today.
Yep, at 19 something, there's also another pond, so I'm hoping for the 20. Don't have nightmares, love.
This is a real fear, people. I don't know what the phobia is called, because I didn't know it was a real fear.
Cow phobia. There they are, right there on the right.
Oh my god, it's huge. Okay, we're literally going to a forest of mosquitoes. We've probably gotten like, 500,000 bites since we've been in here, and we're basically trying to run to stay out of them, but we also don't want to trip, but we want to get out of here as fast as possible. So they're attacking us ridiculously. Okay, I gotta go. We mostly made it out of there alive. Oh, that was awful. Awful. The Gut Hook's comments were not a lie when they said there were so many mosquitoes you pretty much just have to run through. Because we did run through. And we were still attacked by mosquitoes. As you could see in the video. I was just being eaten alive, and Thomas was being eaten alive. And I did take one fall. And I hit my knee. It's just a little, it looks really red in here, but it's not that red. There's a little tiny bump from where it hit, so I'm gonna have to rest up, but it doesn't really hurt right now, but it probably will hurt when I stop moving.
right, we are leaving this duck pond back here. This one was actually like a pond with pond scum and like weeds growing out of the bottom. So it was kind of, we just took a quick dip and we're on our way. We were gonna go into Great Barrington for lunch, but we ended up skipping it. We ran down, we heard that the antique store would sell you some sodas. So we ran down there. Camper called them, yeah, to make sure they weren't open yet, but the guy was in there. So he said, sure, I'll sell you some sodas. We went down there and they were $1.50 each. So kind of expensive for a like little 12-ounce can, but of course we still bought some. And then we continued on, ran into Captain Hook and Babs too also. So we're all staying at the same shelter tonight, so I'm sure we'll talk to them some more. And the shelter is only 1.5 miles away. It's about 6:30 probably, so. Oh, it's only 6, Chit Chat says. So hopefully we'll be there by like 7:30 at the latest, but probably before then. And cook some dinner. I think we're gonna have Spanish rice and bell peppers again. So we'll see you guys there.
So I just discovered a huge hole in our tent. That sucks. Guess I'll try and patch it up with some tenacious tape. That sucks really bad. There's a small hole I found last night on this door. Alright guys, we're trying to get back in the habit of highs and lows. So, Dinner Bell, tell us your highs and lows.
My high for the day was the Trail Magic beer that I got. It was a Bud Light. Forgot to get that on film. And also the Coca-Cola that we bought from the antique store. Both my highs. And my low was the pond we went to. It was a little more scummy than it looked. And so it didn't live up to like the expectations set the day before at the other pond.
Okay, is it on me?
Yep.
Okay, my low for the day is going to be the mosquito forest that we raced through, and I ended up falling. That was just awful. I've never been attacked by so many mosquitoes. Like, you could literally just move your fingers and you swatted like 100. And my high for the day is going to be our lunch spot. We sat on this really big, really cold rock by a parking area on the side of the road. And it was just in the shade, and the rock was so cold, and it was just relaxing.